What's up everyone, Time Suppression here, and this past weekend I went to my very first adventure rally. So this past weekend, I went to Soggy Motofest 2022 up in Port Matilda, Pennsylvania. And well, I found out about this through this social media post about a week before the event. They opened up for 30 more slots and I decided to jump on it and go. I've always wanted to do an adventure rally, and it was awesome to see that there was one happening so close by and in a really short time span. So after I registered for the event, I got an email pretty quickly with details on everything. Outlined different information about the tracks, it outlined the mileage, nearest gas stations, things like that. All around super handy information, and it also included the GPX files so I could load the routes into my GPS. And having the routes right in front of you on the GPS makes life super duper easy. For those of you that don't have a GPS like me, I've got a Garmin Zumo XT. You're able to load these routes onto your phone using a couple different apps. One of the ones that I've been more preferable lately is Onyx Off-Road. That one's pretty solid, but there's also Gaia and a couple other ones out there. So definitely check them out, play around with them, see what you like the most. But if you're gonna go to a rally, you're really gonna want an app there so you can follow the track accurately and make sure you're going the right direction. One thing I do want to throw in too is the week before the event, I did buy a trailer. I'm super excited about that because I've wanted one so I could do things like this and have a nice comfortable place to sleep. And well, it worked out super duper well for me. The really cool thing about this event is there were 4 rides, and each ride consisted of 2 different tracks. One of those was for more advanced riders, so if you really wanted to challenge yourself, it was a really good opportunity for it. And the other one was a more easygoing ride for kind of intermediate and beginner riders, but got more technical as the weekend went on. We started off the weekend with our first rider meeting.
Let's go over some ride stuff here. As in years past, we've got some general ride guidelines.
Here we kind of went over all the different things to expect on the track for the day and what exactly to keep an eye out for, specific obstacles, things like that.
You're going to be passing through what we call the car wash, and it is labeled on your GPS unit, and it is also where the technical support for the ride is located. You'll have an opportunity to bail out of the ride and the most technical section of the ride when you hit the car wash the second time.
Now once the rider meeting was done, we all saddled up and hit the road for our track. What ended up happening to me is actually during that rider meeting, one of the guys who happened to be directly next to where I was camping out sat down at my table. We had some breakfast, we chatted a bit, we talked, and I ended up finding a group of people to ride with. So the really cool thing about this is I went there with 0 expectations of knowing anyone, which is true, I didn't know anyone, but I figured I'd probably meet a couple cool people to ride with, and I didn't realize it would happen so quickly. But that was really awesome. I had a group to ride with for the weekend, and we had a really good time. It was super duper nice out there. We had a nice mix of twisty roads, gravel Forest Service roads, got alongside the train tracks for a little while. We also had some more technical routes as well, so some rocky uphill and just some super rocky terrain to cross over. And honestly, it was super duper fun in the DRZ. Like, it handled everything beautifully. I fell even more in love with the bike. But what really happened here too is by the time we were done with the ride on Sunday and I was packing up and heading home, I realized I was hooked. I had such a good time and I'm craving more. Because of that, I'm headed in August to the Touratech Dirt Days Rally up in New Hampshire. And then I'm also heading to the Blackwater Adventure Rally over in West Virginia in September. And I'm looking to attend the Shenandoah 500 here in Virginia in October. So if you're going to any of those events, hit me up. I would love to meet some new people to ride with. And if you're thinking about it, I can tell you 100% guaranteed you will have a good time. If there's an adventure rally near you and you're looking to go, just do it. Seriously, you will not regret it. Oh yeah, and everything, and I mean everything that I was wearing, and the bike itself, and my GPS, and just everything got completely covered in dirt. It was super dusty out there, but it was totally worth it. But that's it for now, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see here, please hit that subscribe button below. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and ring that notification bell to see more content when I release it. But until next time, ride safe.